Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Delina Homvili and Taylor Braun.
War rages in the Middle East, and one Gahanna student is doing his part to help the casualties.
It's time to get in gear for Halloween. Grab your pumpkins and help a good cause.
And all kinds of drums. We have the beat on those who keep the beat.
Lincoln Live starts now.
Good morning, Lincoln, and happy Thursday. I'm Taylor Braun.
And I'm Delina Homvili. We love being the ones to bring you Lincoln's news, sometimes even news that is outside of Lincoln.
We are all aware of what is happening in Israel, although one student has decided to do something about it.
Middle School East 8th grader Benjamin Berman has been making friendship bracelets as a way to give back.
His mom first made a post on Facebook under the Take Back Gahanna Facebook page advertising for people to support her son.
And the outpouring of support for Benjamin's bracelets has not gone unnoticed in his eyes. And if you would like to purchase one of these $5 bracelets, you can go to the Facebook post, or you can email Mr. Lowry, and he will put you in contact with Benjamin's mother.
All proceeds from Benjamin's sale will be donated to Magen David Adom, which is an Israel emergency medical services organization dedicated to saving lives. We spoke to Benjamin to hear more on why he is making these bracelets.
I made them because when I saw the news pop up on my computer on Saturday, I got upset and I'm like, is there anything I could do to help support? And making bracelets is relaxing to me, so I thought of that. And the only thing my mom did to put this on social media, $5 a piece, $3 goes towards charity, and then $2 goes towards me making them and supplies.
Thanks, Benjamin. We honor the innocent Israeli and Palestinian lives lost. Now, on to the awkward transition back to school news. Do you enjoy poetry? Well, we have the club just for you. GLHS Oversoul Club consists of talking about poetry, watching spoken word, and writing poems. We spoke with Beth Berhane to explain what Oversoul is.
So Oversoul is a poetry club, and we meet 2 times a month. We're meeting next Thursday, October 19th, and basically we read, write, and watch poetry. It's just a free creative space for people to come in. We have prompts, but you can really just write what you want.
Thanks. The annual Den Day is next Friday in the main gym. Each club gets the chance to showcase what their club is about. It is also an opportunity for students to learn about new clubs and potentially join some. But there are still many clubs who have not signed up for this event. We talked to Student Council member Issa Rivera for more information.
Den Day is October 20th. Den Day is a chance for students to find their pride and find things that they're interested in and little things that they can be involved in. Student Council needs as much clubs to participate as we can, so every club advisor at GLHS was sent an email. If they could respond back to us by Monday 16th, that would be great. Please remind your advisors too. Thank you. See you all there.
Thanks, Issa. As we get further and further into October, the debate team is going to begin to have after-school practices to prepare for the start of their tournament season. We talked to Caleb Baylor and Carter Garrison for more information.
I like about speech and debate just the overall community. I love the conversations we have and the skills that we're developing, our critical thinking, and I think it's a great place to come if you just want to learn more about different topics and meet a ton of different people with different opinions.
Speech and debate is a really fun atmosphere where we all just kind of get along and we're like one big family. So we are starting practices after school for the club team. They will start on Thursdays from 3 to 4:30 in room H162. Be there.
Thanks, guys. Not to scare you, Delina, but our Cole Farbizo has actually been looming over there this entire time.
He's right behind me, isn't he? Take it away, Cole.
Okay, guys. Anyway, our school's gear program is hosting a pumpkin sale outside the main entrance of Clark Hall. Various pumpkins and gourds are being sold to raise money and awareness for National Disability Employment Awareness Month. Their booth will be up from 8:30 to 9:30 and from 1:30 to 2:30. Today is the last day to get your pumpkins, so get them while you can. There are a million clubs here at Lincoln. Our environmental club has a great opportunity to work with the Columbus Zoo, and there's an amazing meeting today after school. We caught up with Aubrey Powell to get all the information.
For everyone
anyone participating in Eco Summit, whatever team you're on, there's going to be an informational meeting in H189 on Thursday after school. We're going to go over what the day is going to look like and what the rest of the year is going to look like as we implement our action plans.
Thanks, Aubrey. National Honor Society is having a fundraiser where they're selling bundt cakes. If you want a delicious treat and want to support our NHS members, then you can purchase them today. NHS Secretary Julia Serzer gives us more information about the fundraiser.
So NHS is doing a fundraiser for bundt cakes. Each bundt cake is going to be $6, and the orders and money will be due by November 3rd. You have an option of 5 flavors: red velvet, vanilla, gluten-free chocolate chip, strawberries and cream, and pumpkin spice. And all should be delivered out by November 22nd, which is perfect for upcoming Thanksgiving break.
Thanks, Julie. That's all for me. Now tossing back to What's Her Face and Who's Her Name at the news desk.
Always happy to see you, Cole.
Switching over to some sports news. Our girls volleyball team is gearing up for the upcoming postseason tournament. On Tuesday, the Lions faced Grove City for senior night. Sadly, it wasn't the outcome the girls were looking for, but they still battled in a hard 5-set matchup. The Lions will play again tonight in another OCC conference game at Pickerington North. Good luck, ladies.
Hey, Delina, are you going to the football game tomorrow night?
Probably not. I prefer going to home games instead.
I agree. Home games are so much better because we only get to hear AKD during home games.
Our very own Paige Laverty takes an inside look on what AKD is all about.
Every home football game, the Golden Lions marching band can be heard playing during halftime, after every touchdown, and at other times throughout the game. But a very special part of the band plays during the fourth quarter, AKD. AKD is our school's drum line. Officially, AKD stands for all kinds of drums. The name is very suiting because there really are all kinds of drums that make up the drum line.
So you've got your snare drum, then you got the tenor drums, you got the bass drums, and then you've got the cymbals.
And when all these drums play together, it makes what is known as AKD. To make sure that all these instruments, all with their own sound and pitch, can work together, several steps must be taken throughout the year to ensure the pieces sound perfect when football season comes around.
Over the course of the summer, we have some extra rehearsals beyond what the band does to get ready for the 4th of July parades, and then extra rehearsals before band camp where we start to learn not only the music that we'll play with the band, but a lot of warm-up and technique exercises, and then all the music that we're going to play for cadences to move around with the band and things that we play during fourth quarter.
AKD has a couple extra practices compared to the rest of the band. Every Thursday night from after school till about 5 o'clock, a little before, a little after, depending on the day, we'll come here and we'll practice. And we'll also sometimes after 5th period rehearsals with the full band, we'll just stay back for a little bit and run some stuff just to make sure we're ready for an upcoming performance.
AKD differs from the rest of the band, not only because of the extra practices, but also because AKD has its own separate tryout process.
You basically have a tryout, so you have a day where you go to, you get the, audition piece or whatever, and you try out, and they just kind of make a personnel through that.
It starts with auditions. Every year in May, before school is out, we have auditions for the next year's drum line. And so students have to first decide which instruments they're interested in playing, and they prepare music on those instruments, and so right before the school year's out, we figure out what instruments they're going to play.
After countless hours of work to get into AKD and to prepare for football games, it is finally time for the drumline to show off their skills on Friday night. Along with playing besides the rest of the band during halftime, the drumline also comes over to the student section during the fourth quarter.
We love the band and we love AKD especially because they always get us really hype, and everything that they do just makes the game, the environment, the second half always so much better, and it's just a really fun experience for the student section leaders and the entire student section.
AKD has always played a big part when it comes to school spirit, but people may wonder, just how long has AKD been a thing?
I don't think we know when AKD started. The best information I've gotten was sometime in the 1980s, so it's been around for about 40 years or so. I mean, obviously the band has always had marching drums playing and cymbals, but as its own thing and playing for the student section, it dates back that far.
And it doesn't look like AKD is going anywhere anytime soon. For generations to come, students can continue to enjoy AKD's fourth quarter performance, and Gahanna fans can continue to cheer on the Golden Lions marching band. This is Paige Laverty for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Paige. Hey, Delina, speaking of musical talent, did you know that our choir has a concert this Sunday?
Oh yes, and thanks to our next door neighbor, Mr. Lehman, we have a preview of the choir's upcoming performances.
But that's all for us today, Lincoln.
Bye.
Bye.